Hungry Masha. Last autumn I made a video about Hungarian street food in Budapest. Since then many new places have opened in the Hungarian capital and I decided to try a few of them and make a video about it. Some places I visited are a real hidden gem that you don't want to miss. So watch this video until the end. Are you ready to embark on this adventure with me? Let's go!
Go, 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 go.
Before I start this video, let me attract your attention to this beautiful picture of the Hungarian parliament made by my sister Veronica. In my previous video, I was reviewing only Hungarian and not international street food in Budapest. But in this video, I decided to include both Hungarian and some international street food places opened in Budapest in 2024. However, the first place we are going to is Hungarian. It's called Nokedlish. It's a tiny place located in Vas Street in the 8th district of Budapest, where you can try the traditional Hungarian noodles, nokedli. Usually nokedli is a side dish served with paprikash or pörkölt. If you watched my big Hungarian street food guide, you saw that I ate pörkölt and paprikash with these noodles. But in Nokedlish, nokedli is the main dish served with different sauces and toppings. I read that the father of the founder had invented a machine to make nokedli, and this machine is used in the restaurant, so the noodles are freshly made. As I said, this place is tiny, they have just a few tables outside, but when I came there I was lucky and I got a table. The menu is not very big, it works as a constructor. You can get basic plain noodles and add different sauces and toppings. I got nokedli with vadas sauce. Vadas sauce is a traditional hunter's stew sauce. Usually it's made with beef, but in nokedlish it's just a vegetable sauce and you can add meat as a topping. I decided not to add any meat because I wanted some lighter dish. There are also such interesting combinations as knock and cheese, which is similar to mac and cheese. You can also add a salad to your pasta. I paid 1,890 forint or about €5 for a portion of nokedli with sauce. If you want to add additional toppings, they cost either 250 forint or 350 forint. I had to wait for my order for about 10 minutes, which means that nokedli were probably freshly made, because nokedli from the supermarkets are usually ready in 2 minutes. They were served in a nice box with Nokedlish logo. The portion was quite big, there was a lot of sauce on top of the pasta. The pasta itself was not soggy. Sometimes in the restaurants and in the supermarkets, nokedli are quite soggy and heavy. I was glad that I didn't get any meat on top of it because the dish was already quite hearty. I like the nokedlish. I think I will come there from time to time when I'm lazy to cook at home. I should say that the prices there are quite low, even for street food in Budapest. You will see that other places I visited were more expensive. So nokedlish is recommended by Hungry Masha. The next street food place I tried opened just in the beginning of August, so it's super new. It's located near Astoria metro station and it's called Krumpello. Like nokedlish, Krumpello is a single dish street food. They make only giant potatoes with different toppings. In Russia, since the end of 90s, we had a fast food chain called Kрошка Kartoshka, which means baby potato. And they also make giant potatoes with different toppings. But I had never seen it in Europe before, and I thought that it was quite new and interesting. I was always wondering where they get these giant potatoes from in Kрошка Kartoshka. Are they genetically modified? If you know the answer to this question, please write it in the comments. Krumpello used to have a food truck that was circulating between different Hungarian cities and towns. But the place near Astoria metro station is their first permanent location in Budapest. Krumpello has a short menu with just 6 positions. Each corresponds to a different country: the United States, Mexico, India, Greece, Italy, and of course Hungary. I got a Hungarian potato with lecho, cheese, and a fried egg. Because they just opened, they have special prices. Now I paid 2,594 or about €7 for a Hungarian potato. Probably later the prices will be increased. While I was waiting for my potato, I could assess the interior of this place. It's very nice and neat. I really like the ovens where they bake the potatoes. My order was ready quite quickly. The potato was big, hot and looked very appealing. I like this combination of leche, cheese and a fried egg. I would like to come back to Krumpello to try some other tastes. For example, Mexican and Italian potatoes look very good to me. So Krumpello is also recommended by Hungry Masha. The next place I went to is located literally next to Krumpello in the Unger house courtyard. So if you are still hungry after eating this giant potato, you can go straight there. Unger house courtyard is an atmospheric, dark and a bit shabby place. It appeared in a few Hollywood films. But I mostly know this courtyard for the fact that there is a laboratory where I used to make relatively cheap PCR tests during the pandemic. In April 2024, a place called Tako opened in the Unger courtyard. As you can guess by its name, in Tako they make tacos. The menu changes. When I came there were tacos with pork ribs, vegan tacos and chicken quesadilla. Chicken quesadilla is my favorite Mexican dish, so I decided to get it. One taco cost 1,200 forint or about 3 euro. The quesadilla was 2,000 forint or a bit more than 5 euro. The interior of this place is simple and a bit retro, but there is some charm in it. They have a big table inside with a few chairs and a few tables outside. The order was served within 5 minutes. There were 2 quesadillas with chicken and cheese. There were also 2 sauces. One was salsa, very nice, a bit spicy. The other one was a spicy oil. I like spicy food. So I enjoyed it very much, but if you are not used to spicy food, be careful with it. The tortilla was very crispy. I know that they make their own tortillas. There was a lot of chicken and cheese inside. The portion was not very big, but for this price it was normal. I will come back here certainly, and I recommend that you visit Tako during your stay in Budapest. Any video about street food in Budapest cannot do without Lángos. Lángos is a traditional Hungarian deep-fried flatbread. If you follow my channel, you know that I don't like Lángos. But for my audience, I have to eat it again and again. If you appreciate my sacrifice, don't forget to press the like button. Actually, I think I already started to like Lángos. In the end, it's not so bad. It can be quite good. I already tried Lángos in Rákóczi Market, Krumpello Lángos and Retro Lángos. Today I'm going to try Lángos in Molnar. Lángos located in a very touristy Váci street. You can find my last video about Lángos by proceeding to this link. Molnar's Lángos was opened earlier this year next to Molnar's Kurtoshkalach shop, where you can get the traditional Hungarian chimney cakes. It's quite a small place. They have a big table in the middle and 3 high tables near the windows. They have an open kitchen so that you can see how your Lángos is being prepared. The menu is short. You can get a plain Lángos and add different toppings to it. I decided to get the traditional Lángos with sour cream infused with garlic and cheese. I paid 2,600 forint for it, or about 7 euro. Quite expensive because in Rákóczi Market and in Krumpello Lángos it was just about 3 euro. But Molnar's Lángos is located in a touristy area, which explains why prices are higher. When I was preparing to make this video, I read reviews on Google Maps. A lot of people said that the Lángos was very good in Molnar's Lángos, but some people were complaining about the service. I also have some remarks about the service. When I came there were just a few people, there was no queue, and according to the screen with orders numbers, there were just 3 orders before me. I ordered the Lángos at 1:40 p.m. and when do you think I got my Lángos? At 2 p.m. I had to wait 20 minutes for Lángos. In some restaurants the food is served more quickly. I think it's unacceptable for a fast food place to make their clients wait for 20 minutes. While I was waiting, I could observe the staff. There were two girls, one was frying the langosh and the other one was taking orders and putting sour cream and other toppings on the langosh. When there were new customers, the second girl couldn't do her job, couldn't put the sour cream on, so the langosh was waiting for her cooling down. At some point this girl disappeared for 5 minutes, and when she came back there was already a pile of langosh waiting for her. In total I spent about 30 minutes in Molnar's langosh. But I wanted just to quickly pop in, get my langosh and go home. In the end I got my order, and luckily all the good reviews about the taste of this langosh were true. The dough was very crispy, not too oily and soggy. Sour cream infused with garlic was delicious, and there was as much cheese as needed on top of it. I was very satisfied with the taste of this langosh, so you can definitely try your langosh in Molnar's langosh, but be aware of long waiting time. The fifth and the last street food we are going to try today is a burger. Earlier this year, a place called Smashy opened near Kalvinter in the 8th district of Budapest. It became very popular quite quickly, and there is always a queue in front of it. It was opened by a former manager of Simon's Burgers, a fast food chain, which are my favorite burgers in Budapest, by the way. We tried Smashy a few months ago with my husband and we did not really like it. The burger was too greasy. In my personal opinion, Simon's burgers are better. So today I decided to try another burger place, which is called Fini'z, and it's located in Radai Street. Radai Street is a restaurant street in Budapest in the next district. There you can find all sorts of restaurants: Italian, Hungarian, Vietnamese, Chinese, Georgian and so on. In Fini'z they make smash burgers. In smash burger, a patty is made with a ground beef smashed with a spatula, as you can see it on this video. The menu in Fini'z is quite short. There are just 4 burgers and French fries. Let's watch how we went to Fini'z. So we've got 2 Fini'z cheeseburgers. Fizzy cheeseburger is classic cheeseburger but with fizzy sauce, so it's very interesting to see what sauce it is. They also have a classic cheeseburger with mustard and ketchup. Let's unfold it. You see how it looks like? Very juicy. And now let me try it. The patty is very juicy. There is a lot of cheese, some pickles. The sauce is also very good. I can't understand what it is, but it's very interesting. The price of this burger was 2,222 forint, or about 6 euro. In Smashy Burger, the burger costs less than 2,000 forint, I think 1,990. And in my favorite Simon's Burger, it's also about 2,300. So it's quite an average price. I don't know how much it costs in McDonald's now, because I don't go to McDonald's, but in Russian McDonald's we got 4 burgers for 15 euros, so it's of course much cheaper than in Europe. In my opinion, the burger was quite good. The French fries were very good. Probably the burger was a bit too salty because I was very thirsty after eating it. My husband did not like the sauce in this burger because it was made with mayonnaise. So if you don't like mayonnaise like my husband, you probably better take a classic cheeseburger with mustard and ketchup. Overall, I can recommend Fini'z. The video today was very positive. I liked all the places I went to and I can recommend all of them. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And see you soon. Bye bye.